Les pas trop faire, hein. Ouais. Stop. Allez, on va boire un coup. Ouais, l'important c'est c'est Anaïs. Allez, dès que vous avez bu, vous venez avec moi.
Ça c'est pour Arnaud, c'est plus tard.
Arnaud, tu as un ballon ? C'est quoi ?
C'est pour toi, c'est pas pour moi.
Allez,
Truc sans ballon.
tous sur la ligne.
Allez Anaïs.
C'est sûr ? Tu veux y aller, c'est maintenant. Sur la ligne.
Ah bah Léo écarte.
Sur la ligne. Ouais. Allez. Allez, on monte. Tranquillement. Top, on recule. Dans l'axe. On remonte. C'est un petit droit. Droite. Allez, tout le monde doit avoir la même droite. On recule axe. On remonte. Petit gauche. Ah, c'est bien, tout le monde a la même gauche. On remonte. Axe. Allez, on remonte, on va toucher le sol une fois, deux fois. Voilà, c'est bon. On retourne là-bas en marchant.
Quatre minutes.
Allez, une dernière série et ça sera bon. Allez, stop, remonte. On recule axe. On remonte. Petit gauche. Et on remonte. On atteint la ligne, on remonte comme un match. Petit droite. Allez Anaïs, accroche-toi Anaïs. C'est bien. Et on remonte. Et on déroule. On déroule. Voilà, c'est bon. On est bien. Allez. Allez, venez, 2 minutes, venez. Donc là maintenant nous, ce qu'on va faire, c'est ce qu'on a dit hier. On va s'effacer un petit peu, d'accord. Ce match, c'est le vôtre. Donc on va venir corriger ponctuellement les petites choses que dans l'erreur ou... On donnera des quelques petits correctifs, mais par contre, je vous laisse faire le match, d'accord. C'est à vous. C'est à vous de prendre vos responsabilités. On n'est pas sur le terrain, donc à vous. D'accord. Hier et maintenant. Et à partir de maintenant, nous on se tait. Sur la tête d'Anaïs.
Puerto Rico.
Ah bah tu n'as pas changé.
On se marie. N'oubliez pas les boucles d'oreilles, les montres.
Quand tu vois des blagues non, avec les 150.
C'est la ligne, tu vas débloquer la ligne. Allez, bon match.
Non, fais gaffe à ton aile.
Alex? Non.
Allez, gars.
Hello everyone and welcome along to our coverage this morning of the European Junior Touch Championships taking place in Vichy. Well, we've already seen 2 great days of Touch Championships action over the Friday and the Saturday, and the action now concludes with finals day today. For the mixed 15s category, which this game's being played in, though, it's just a round robin setup, so this a regular fixture between France and Ireland, and we are set to get off and underway any second now. So it's France in the navy blue and Ireland in their regular dark green. France won the first contest between these two nations, 8-6 on Friday. That was tightly contested. It was very warm conditions over the previous 2 days, but we are expecting some more challenging conditions for the players to be playing in today, with potential thunder and lightning on the horizon in Vichy. Means that the games today will be running to a compressed schedule, so it's 2 halves of 10 minutes for all of today's games. The games that have preceded this have of course been 2 lots of 20. We saw the drinks breaks on the games on Friday, which broke those games up into 4 lots of 10 minutes effectively, but today's games will be 20 minutes in full length, split into 2 periods of 10 minutes. Plenty of support here for France as the host nation, and they'll be looking to kickstart this Sunday's action here with another win. Waiting the referee's whistle any second now then, but I will run you through the 2 team squads. France have number 2, Joseph Audier, number 4, Martin Puginet, number 5, Leah Martin Mendes Lopez, number 6, Briac Vinet, number 7, Maëlys Michael, number 8, Arthur Ferry, number 10, Leo Marsh, number 11, Benjamin Braun, number 14, Joey Bourpice, number 15, Alexandra Lichto, number 18, Anne Amlin, number 20, Anais Jelly, number 24, Alois Nicole, number 27, Noah Bentz, 28 is Bastien Blanc, and number 31 is Lilou Neal.
We'll do it as well.
2 fois 10 minutes.
So the referee's whistle then, we are off and underway in Vichy, and it's France who get the ball moving. They're attacking from left to right in this first period of 10 minutes. We'll take you through the Irish lineup at the next convenient moment, but it's France who are on the early attack here. The dive for the line is made. It's brought back to the 5-metre line with the 5th touch indicated. Just loose there as it spills through the hands of Boypace. So the Irish lineup is number 1, Serge Broughton, number 2, Luca Kloppin, number 3, Andrew Henson, number 4, Mayan Faluya Ayodele, number 5, Philip Ayodele, 6 is Isaac Young, 7, Ross Byrne, 8, Brian McCulloch, 9, Matthew Cocton, 10, James O'Ryan, 11, Ahmed Devitt O'Byrne, 12, Niamh Purtill, 13, Aoife Purtill, 14, Sloane Rangitawa, 15, Katie Rowan. As France there go for the line. Going to be brought back to the 5-metre mark again with the touch being called. And just to conclude the Irish squad, it's number 15, Katie Rowan, and number 16, Evan Tynan. So it's France who are on the early attack, and there's no touch there, and that is the game's first try. It's the first try of this Sunday's action in the European Junior Touch Championships. Well, it had been coming right from the start of it. France with constant pressure, and they make it count. Ireland looking to hit back. With the nature of the 2 10-minute halves, it's important that these 2 teams do get off to a flying start. That's what they'll be looking to do. Can't really afford to not start the game in that way. Dive for the line, looking for the instant response. This is First real Ireland attack that we've seen. Touch called there just before Andrew Henson managed to place the ball down. Luca Kloppin looks to offload it to his right. And there's a loose spillage which gives possession back to the home team. Lichtal picks it up there as the half. Back to Lichtal. Touch is made on him. Roll ball back for Benjamin Braun. Lichtal here leading the French attack. Referee on hand to make the decision. Just came off the foot of Andrew Henson, I think, as he tried to get back on side there. Lichtal. Lichtal fake to go the one way and then look to weave and go the other. Brought back to the 5 metre line. Lichtal with Braun to his right. Another touch made. That time it was Mayan Falou Ayodele who got that touch in there, I think. Yeah, indeed it was Ayodele. Is that number 2? It looked like it. And it's Alexandre Lichtal who doubles France's early lead. Well, he'd been at the heart of that France attack and he gets his just rewards for that. 2-0 to France. Touch made on Isaac Young. This is much better for Ireland as they work it wide left to the wing. Evan Tynan it was over on the left wing who tried to get that down in time, but the France penalty given. A real sense of urgency for France as they go about their business from left to right, attacking forwards. 6th touch, overturn of possession. That's a much better defensive display by Ireland. You can see the raincoats and umbrellas over on the far side. It is raining in Vichy. At the moment still in playable conditions, but that could change as the course of the day progresses. Ireland here looking for their first touchdown. With an option to the left, instead it was held on to by Brian McCulloch, and maybe Philip Ayodele was the better option, asking for it to the left of McCulloch there, but the 6th touch made on the Ireland number 8. Hand of apology from Philip Ayodele following that, but Ireland looking to get on with things quickly, not taken from the right position though on the field. Quarter of this match played already. So it's Broughton. Broughton picks it up as the half. David O'Byrne here. Andrew Henson just lost his footing there. Slipped at the crucial moment, brought back to the 5 metre mark. It's a fumble for possession over there as David O'Byrne just saw the ball escape her grip. France have the ball back. Just a couple of times there we saw for Ireland the conditions may be coming into play with the initial loss of footing and slip over, and then the ball escaping the grip as well. You see it there for France with Marlies Michael. You have to feel that the conditions are playing a part in that. There's Ayodele. It's been a much better couple of minutes though for Ireland since that second concession. Maybe a head injury here for Mayan Falou Ayodele. There's some concern for him. Just tried to place the ball down on the line over on the right side. collision was with Alois Nicole, wearing number 24 on his back for France. Certainly no intent behind the challenge, it was just coming together really, but there's a bit of concern over there for the island number 4, Mayam Falou Ayadeli, who's down receiving some medical treatments.
Écartez-vous.
Allez, solide en défense.
A couple of mixed results for this France mixed 15 side. They beat Belgium and Wales, but were well beaten themselves by a strong England team. Good to see Ayadeli back to his feet there. That in addition, of course, to the previously mentioned 8-6 victory over this Ireland team. That game being played on the Friday. Getting back underway then, as Ireland there are brought back to the 5-metre line following that touch. Ayadeli off after receiving treatment. To the final couple of minutes before the 10 minutes half-time point. Important defending. French side here making good ground, escaping the initial touch, but it has been called for the second one, I think. Moving the ball about the field really quickly. Arthur Ferry. Ferry exchanging passes with Audier, then looking for the longer pass across to the number 5, which is Martin Mendes Lopez. Very nearly adding number 3 to the tally for France. Just trying to bring her into play as the right link. Well defended in the end. Ireland penalty then, 6 touches from here. Can they use them wisely? Broughton across to Isaac Young. He looks to get it down in time. Again, it's well defended though, with the touch called. Past the 10-minute mark. Broughton just slips through the hands of Philippe Ayadeli. Then the referee brings this half of action to a close. It's so far so good for France, who at the midway point after 10 minutes in this compressed schedule of Touch Junior Rugby Championships action, it's France who are leading by 2-0.
Venez, très rapide, on a 3 minutes, on se met autour de nous. On va vous la laisser, on a juste 2-3 petits retours à vous faire.
C'est très bien, le match il est maîtrisé. Deux petites fautes sur la remontée de balle, vous allez m'autoriser, vous avez les solutions, vous faites sauter une pointe, on gagne énormément de terrain, c'est parfait. On continue comme ça, d'accord? C'est très très bien. En défense, vous êtes solidaire, vous sautez bien, d'accord? Aussi bien les ailières que les muscles, ça passe beaucoup de ce côté-là. Et vous êtes là, vous êtes présent, c'est parfait, c'est exactement ça, nickel avec nous. Super, on continue comme ça, d'accord? En attaque, les verts se repassent mal. Donc vous pouvez peut-être challenger un peu plus leur petit côté. D'accord? Là, tu es revenu t'enfermer dessus, alors que de l'autre côté, tu as un plus 4 points. Il y a un scoop au début parce que la pointe est très bonne. N'hésitez pas à continuer à rentrer dedans, ils sont à l'arrêt. Vous avez une belle continuité. Ils sont à plat, en demi-deux, ils sont à plat. Donc scoopez, les scoopés sont votre droit. D'accord? On va au fond dans le but, on se retourne et on regarde ce qui se passe. D'accord? Et après les joueurs, on vous rend disponible. En tout cas, super. Très très belle mi-temps. Allez, là on a la défense. Allez. En défense.
C'est bon là les jeunes?
Allez les gars. Allez. C'est bon le score, collègue, t'as vu avec eux?
2-0. Grosse défense, grosse défense.
Attention, hein. Attention au débordement, hein, Joey. On sort en défense.
So then here moving into the second period of 10 minutes into the second half. France leading by 2 tries to nothing. Ireland here on the attack looking for a fast start at the start of this second period. Dive for the line. Was that got down in time? I think it was. And it is a fast start to the second half for Ireland. They reduce the deficit, half it to just 1 now. Took them, what, 30 seconds or so on that first wave of attack since the restart. They've just made their uphill battle that little bit less difficult. France here though looking to restore the distance between the sides on the scoreline. Going forward at pace again, this time it was the female player, Anne Jelly. They're the 3 male players, maximum of 3 male players in the mixed category on for France at the moment. Good interception made there. Katie Rowan places it down, its possession overturned in favour of Ireland. Ireland using their subs box as they're on the attack here. It's placed down by the number 6 Isaac Young. 6 touches. Mikkel Ferry looking to feed it across to the centre where Audier was, but a loose touch again from him, and his possession overturned this time in favour of Ireland. Up and over halfway. Looking to make ground before those touches. This is a great run forward from the number 3. Maybe just out of play over on the far side. I think that's what was signalled by the official there. Just ran out of room, didn't he, Andrew Henson? But it was a tremendous start forward down that left flank. We've passed a couple of French defenders, but unable to score the try in the end. Lichtel. Braun. Braun across to March. And looking for the left wing option where Mylis Mikkel was, but too far ahead of her to be able to control. Unable to bring the ball under her spell. Really good game we've got on our hands here now. Just the one try to split the teams on the scoreboard. And we've still got, what, just over 6 minutes left to play. Broughton looking to lead this surge forward. There it goes across, and this will surely be placed down by Ayodele. It's an equalising try for Ireland. It's Philip Ayodele who scores it, but that was all about Serge Broughton, who led that charge through the centre. Laid it across on a plate really for Ayodele. And we're back square, it's 2 apiece. France's lead extinguished. Credit to Ireland for the way in which they've responded. Have they now got the momentum to go on and win this? They'll have to defend this attack first though. Good touch made on Ali Nicole. Nicole across to Pouginet. Again, there's another injury concern here. It's Martin Pouginet. He's okay though, back to his feet. Still haven't seen Manfalou Ayodele since he was replaced in the first half. France with the ball on the 5-metre line. Inviting the touch, then looking to spring into action. There it's placed down. A superb response from the host team, and it's 3-2. The Ireland players being willed on from the sidelines. And they come back and hit back hard again. End-to-end action. Really enthralling stuff. Looking to offload to the left. There was the number 3, Andrew Henson. Flopping to Henson. Those two exchanging passes once more. Overturn of possession, much to the disappointment and frustration of Henson there for Ireland. Great work from March. Lichtel. March picks it up once more and drives forward, but it's a loose pass across looking for Benjamin Braun. Ball hits the deck and Ireland have it back. Running out of time though here, given the compressed nature of the schedule. Oh, it's an unforced error. Slipped through the hands of Andrew Henson that time before he takes a place up over in the substitutes box. France now then will be looking to see this one out. Trying to work the ball around nicely. Good touch made by Philip Ayodele. Strong, but likewise from Broughton. Nicole looking for the longer pass to the right wing. Lil O'Neill was very nearly there on hand. Stays at 3-2. Referee just having a word, but we're okay to continue. Forward pass, I think, might have been given there. It looked forward as it went towards Broughton. May have been another infringement in there as well, but seemed to be a forward pass. Ireland will know that they're running out of time, but they need the ball back first before they can really make any inroads into the French defence. Audier exchanging passes with Ferry. Audier. It's loose though that time from him. They'll need to be quick about their business here, Ireland, and France looking to get some touches in early to restrict them coming forwards. Last chance saloon territory now. Can Ireland find themselves an equalising touchdown? It's Broughton leading the charge. 5th touch. Can they make something work here? Looking for the longer pass across to the right. Touch just before the line. Could that be the game in the bag now for France? As long as they don't make any mistakes here, if they can bring it forwards, they should be able to see the remaining time out. There's the 20-minute mark. It's at the referee's discretion for the timing today, and there is the final whistle. France celebrate. That was a really enthralling contest. A great game to kickstart today's action. Just the one try that separates the teams at the end of it, and it's in favour of France, who were leading 2-0 at the midway point, but Ireland fought back hard. France with that all-important 5th try. It finishes here in the first game of the day in the mixed 15s category. It's France 3, Ireland 2.
Semi-final, mixed 18, France, Belgium. On pitch 4, semi-final,
c'est un autre match. Bravo, super. Bien match. T'as toujours pas marqué. Aloïs, ça... On va se mettre au fond là-bas. Pour le drapeau, non? C'est un drapeau. Non, non.
Don't leave until that ball's gone. As soon as that ball's gone, we can push this out. If you can't go, don't let things go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Yeah, Mitch, work as hard as you go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Remember when we're coming up on line.
1 minute warning. Officials and players, 1 minute warning.
Stop, still waiting.
Final way.
We've got this girl, more girl. You sure?
Yeah.
Hello there and welcome back if you tuned in for the first game, or welcome along if you're tuning in for the first time today. This one being brought to you from the girls 18s category, and it's France taking on Wales. It's the semi-final on this Sunday's morning. Just to confirm as well, this one, like we saw in the first game, is a 2 periods of 10-minute match in the compressed schedule due to the weather warnings in place in Vichy, moving forward into this afternoon to ensure that the full schedule is complete in the best way it can be. So 2 periods of 10 minutes, 20-minute match in total. Wales in possession. I'll try and run you through the 2-team lineups if we get an opportunity to do so, but well, that's a heavy touch on the France number 19. It was Sarah Guattari. It was actually Guattari who made the touch, but she's the player who ended up on the deck. So the France lineup then: number 9 is Amélie Arnaudis, number 10 Romain Tiaille, number 16 Emma Lanois, number 18 Zoe Lafont, 19 Sarah Guattari, 22 Kitri Lacour, 29 Alice Scherer, 33 Lila Matti, 36 Ines Bartolan, 44 Domiti Barherze Delonle, 54 Honorine Marceru, 55 Anouk Jolivet. France are on the attack here and looking to make something of it, but it's possession overturned and Wales have the ball back. Number 70 is Camille Martin, number 71 is Josephine Dessaoul, number 89 is Ilana Steinitz, and number 94 is Prune Fulton. That's the host lineup. Wales here have the ball, using the substitution box to make some changes as they come forward on the attack, up and over halfway. Still scoreless at the very early stages. Oh, great run through here from the Wales number 41, Hannah Marshall. 6th touch made though just before she could reach the goal area. So Wales squad: number 16 is Alicia Taylor, 18 is Amy Garrett, 19 Becca Edwards, number 20 is Brooke Bevan, 25 Darcy Thomas, 35 Fionn Windsor, 40 Grace Mumby Barrow, 41 Hannah Marshall, 49 Isabel Carthew, 54 is Casey Moorcott, number 56 is Lona Harding Jones, as they're on the attack here again, Wales, but it's another blow of the whistle from the officials. Going to be brought back for a Wales ball, I think. Indeed, Wales still have possession. Number 57 is Lowry Windsor, 58 Manon Blackford, 75 Seren Croydon, 82 Sophie Southgate, and 83 Tilly Westwood. Here in possession is Windsor. Position from the referee again, and France have the ball back. It really does mean that these two teams both need to start bright, need to be at the top of their game right from the off for the full 20 minutes, given the fact that there's not really any time for a lapse period throughout it. Intense touch rugby action as a player over here to the right, but she can't be found. It was an excellent run that was made by Amélie Arnaudis, just found some space over on the right wing. Wales defending the centre well, left that option over, and if the ball was better then that could well have been the first try. The semi-final. We're still waiting the first touchdown. Brilliant charge forward here down the right wing. Oh, just lost her footing there, I think. Might have just slipped at what was a crucial moment for Casey Moorcott. It was an excellent charge through. She's replaced for the time being as her nation Wales are still on the attack. What a run that was. Looked for a moment as though she was going to go all the way through. Here it is through. And there is the game's first touchdown. It came from that initial splendid run down the right side. Meant that Wales gained good territory, and in the end it's Fionn Windsor who places it down for the game's first try. 1-0 to Wales. Scherer all the way across, and there's the equaliser. Marceru scores it. Scherer played the pass across to her, and Marceru on hand. It's one apiece. Just to confirm the situation for if it is a draw at the end of the 20 minutes, we'll have 2 minutes 4-on-4. Then if it's still level, it will be sudden death with the next try winning this semi-final. That will be 3-on-3. But it's Wales here looking to restore their lead. Was that down in time? The referee's decision is going to take it back to the 5-metre line. Couple of nice passes, and then the dive for the line again is made by Fine Windsor. Did Windsor get that down? She did there, and Wales do have their lead back, having conceded just a minute ago. To Windsor with her second try of this contest. 2-1 to Wales. Such energetic, lively play in this girls 18 section that we're seeing in this second game. The first game was a thriller as well. Teams have really burst out of the traps. Certainly been a strong start to today's action. Bartolan receiving that pass. Lanois back to Bartolan. Wales have it back. Can Wales here find themselves a third before the midway point to give themselves some breathing space and put some distance between themselves and the host side on the score sheet? That's what they're looking to do. Up and over the halfway mark. Again, it's an excellent weaving run through, slaloming her way through there, Hannah Marshall. Brought back for the touch, but still made good ground. There's a couple of options over onto the right. Still here as it looks to be offloaded. Marshall there was trying to feed the right winger. But it's Wales who are on top at the moment. France beat Wales 10-5 on Friday. This game doesn't look to be taking a similar pattern to that. Fifth touch. Good defence from Wales, but can they find that all-important sixth? Yes, they can. It's going to be brought back there for the sixth touch anyhow. The pass was poor and off the side of the field of play. Sixth touch was called, as you can see there from the referee. First touch by the France defence. There's the second. The last couple of minutes before the interval. Will be a quick turnaround as well. Fifth touch, it would take something for Wales to score the try from that position. Indeed, it's well defended. Well, you can see the frustration there, real anguish with the unforced error. As the Welsh defence dropped off to the defensive line, but it was a miscommunication perhaps. Those two certainly not quite on the same wavelength there for France. Windsor, who's leading Wales at this juncture so far with 2 tries to her name already in this game. Which is the Wales will have the final attack of this first half, and it's Windsor again. Windsor goes for the line once more. Still an opportunity for them here. It's picked up by Southgate, now Windsor. Can't come to anything in the end, and that might just be the final opportunity in this first period. There, the hooter sounds in the background of things, and there is the referee's whistle as well to confirm it. That's the end of the first period of 10 minutes, half time, and it's Wales who are leading here. Perhaps surprisingly, they're leading France by 2-1.
30 seconds silence, 30 seconds silence.
Yeah, 3, but Wales. Yeah, check with Lewis. She's a pro. Just gonna check the ball because you were complaining that it wasn't inflated enough. Yep. Yeah, if you got one, can you bring it on in the second half? Here, this is Francis.
You're doing excellent, girls.
Why do we 3-1?
I'll just warn them.
Score?
No.
Okay. Yeah, 2 to us. You go. Excellent, girls. Excellent. You're doing amazing.
Listening to Will, got 1.5.
We are top of attack now.
We can keep this up. We've got them. Got them in the bag.
So, Tilly and Louis.
Yeah, the Welsh captain came.
Yeah, on top off. Tilly and Charlie.
You good? Okay. You stay far away. Yeah, go then.
Here's the way.
You're not, but you've got because that whole round is big.
When you go, and if not, go on.
Yeah.
Actually, go. Six on Wales, let's go. Go on in, girls. Go on, go. You're doing excellent, girls. This is excellent. You go. Oh, that's fine. Let's go blue. Don't need football.
10 seconds left.
Amy? Yeah.
Into the second half here then, and it's so far so good for the Welsh side. As Wales could get us moving once more on the attack again. Looking to find their third try, but it's a loose pass from Tilly Westwood. Ball back with the hosts. Mentioned it in the first half that Wales were overcome 10-5 by France on Friday. It's been a different pattern to the play. And what we've seen of this one so far, France also beat Ireland 7-4, but then lost by 10 tries to 2 to England. Wales incidentally also beat Ireland 8-4 and then lost to England 12-2. That's an excellent run down the left wing, and what a try that is. A superb score from Camille Martin, and we're back level. Well, I thought we were back level. France certainly thought we were back level. Camille Martin certainly thought we were back level. But much to the delight of the Welsh bench that you can hear down below us, the referee's brought it back there. And that try is not going to count. Martin's celebrations cut short. And Wales can breathe again. Hannah Marshall. Options over on the left wing. Darcy Thomas unable to gather. France then will come again, having had that previous try disallowed. Martin to the left here. Will it be across to Martin this time? That one surely will count. And it's that same player, the number 70, Camille Martin. No questions asked over that one, and now it is 2 apiece. All square once more. Really well matched semi-final. These teams finishing second and third in the group. It's been a really tight affair so far. Wales looking to restore the lead. Has that been given? It has, and Wales do have their advantage back. Just like that. Well, it didn't take long, did it? It's 3-2 now. A superb, almost instantaneous response. France now will have to respond themselves again. End-to-end action. Guattari places it down. And the dive for the line is made, but it's a good defence by the opposite number 19, Becca Edwards for Wales. Penalty given there and 6 touches from here. Surely France will look to make this work for them across to the right. 3 each. Possession lost there for Wales, and France have the ball. T.I. This is Scherer. Scherer looking to bring Zoe Lafont into play. Into the final quarter, and the scores are still level. This is now effectively a 5-minute match. What will unfold from here? Let's see, shall we? Wales with possession at the moment. Edge of your seat suffer, I'm sure, if you're watching back home in Wales, as the dive there is made for the attempted touchdown again by Bayern Windsor. 5th touch. Windsor really at the heart of everything in this one so far for Wales, looking for that wider pass across wide left. Slaloming pass, was the touch made there? I think it was just about with that outstretched right arm from Zoe Lafont. The faintest of touches, but enough, and just about restores possession, restores some order in this hectic stage of the game now. Six touches. Really well defended. There's the first for France. Third touch coming here. Place for Darcy Thomas. It's spilt out of the grip of Becca Edwards. Ball back with France. At the moment, we're heading for a drop-off. Can either of the two nations find that all-important touchdown and try to change the course of that? One try from this stage might just win it. A crossover onto the left flank, looking to work it into the centre. Sixth touch. Really solid defending again and restricting where France can get to before that sixth and final touch. Can't take your eyes off this one now. Penalty given here, I believe, for Wales. There's a heavy touch from it. Tap and go, here we go. Wales over the halfway line. There's another forceful touch on Hannah Marshall that time. Marshall weaves past the first defender, likewise the second.
Thank you, sir. Will, think about who you want to field.
This now then a real opportunity for Wales. 5 more touches from here. Final 90 seconds of this 20-minute contest. Maybe an option over on the wide left. It was well defended in the end, actually.
Wait, Fionn, clearly, wait. She's looking, wait.
Darcy Thomas was tightly marked there, but still Wales have possession on the 5-metre line. Tap and go. Looking to work her way through Hannah Marshall. It's brought back once more. The clock's still ticking down. That might be the saving grace for France now as they look to force play there over to the right-hand side initially with the defence, but Wales broke free of that. In the end, the pass was not of the required quality. Likewise there for France, and they've gifted the ball back to Wales in a dangerous area. Are we heading for a drop-off? Windsor. The players might not know exactly how long's left as Windsor looks to get that down in time. Offside is the decision. It's another penalty for Wales. Tap and go once more. They've got 6 touches from here, although the clock's ticking down. We're about to hit the 20-minute mark. Windsor goes through it again. There's the hooter. The players will now know.
Another penalty, surely.
That's the end of the game, and we are in the territory of a drop-off. Wales there feeling that they should have had another penalty at the end, but it's time with the end of this 20-minute match. So it's a drop-off here. France 3, Wales 3. We're into a drop-off.
Drop-off now, we're starting like in 30 seconds. You just start coaching. Yeah. Straight on.
Go on, go. Yes, they can. You're going. Amy, you're going.
Next round at 10 o'clock. Terrain numéro 1 en U15. Belgique 30. On pitch 1.
So then here, 4v4 in the drop-off territory. 2 minutes here, and if we still don't have a team in the lead, we'll go to a sudden death 3v3 scenario. Looking to spread it wide left. Wales here. There's the try. Or not again. Celebrations cut short once more. Tilly Westwood was the player who put it down, but again it doesn't count. France with the penalty, although they've now lost possession. Surely Wales, as they keep knocking on the door, will find a way through here. Can they find the key to unlock it? That one's going to count. There it is for Wales, 4-3 in the first minute of this extra 2-minute period. They have to defend this. They have to defend this solid now. Still 4v4. Less than 60 seconds for France to save themselves. Urged on by the home crowd, looking to find a way through there. The number 16, Emma Lanois. Clock continuing to tick down. It's a loose pass, and that might just do it for Wales. They'll get on with things, but with 6 touches from here, they should be able to see it out. No unforced errors, and you'd expect that to be the case. Wales' penalty just relieves the pressure that little bit more. What a performance this has been from Wales, having been beaten 10-5 by this same opposition on Friday. France the firm favourites going into it on paper, but the shorter nature of the contest as well. 20-minute match, and there's the whistle. And there's the end of it for Wales. The rest of the squad onto the field to celebrate. That's well deserved, really well deserved for the Welsh side. France disappointed, but they bow out at the semi-final stage of the girls 18 section, and Wales march on through to the final. It finishes here in the semi-final. France 3, Wales 4 after the drop-off.
Now we're one game off, then it's the final. So everyone's
1 minute warning.
1 minute warning.
Les gars, vite! Serré!
Because we are.
Sign 6 on.
My name on the next one.
Okay, come green light.
Keep ready, 10 seconds left.
Welcome again then, as this Sunday's action in the European Junior Touch Championships in Vichy moves into Game 3 on Field 1, where the games are being streamed from for today. This is Belgium taking on France in the mixed 15s group. France on the early attack. Well, defended.
Shut down, guys!
5-team pool in this mixed 15s category. We'll run you through the two teams when we can, but France there looking to get the first try of this one. The referee's given it to the number 4, Martin Pouginet. And just like that in the mixed 15s, France lead Belgium 1-0. So then the Belgium squad quickly fall this one. Number 1, Bo Rowland. 2, Finn Keeley. 3, Hannah Keeley. 4, Alicia Hancock. 6, Tifa Bonden. 7, Zayed Ojon Azar. 8, Zoe Quinn. 9, Loic Van Hecker. 10, Louis Shentrain. 11, Florence Rowland. 12, Jude Rowland. And 14, Henri Chantrain. Belgium looking to hit back. France currently second in this group behind England after the first 2 days. Belgium in 4th place.
Come on, Belgium!
Finn Keeley picks that up. We'll run you through the France team when we get a moment. Belgium on the attack here and looking to hit back strong. Keeley with an option maybe to the left. Fake to do that. Is there a touch in there in time? No, there's not. I don't think so. It's going to be brought back to halfway. It's 1-1. Gives an opportunity then to go through the France lineup. Number 2 is Joseph Audier. 4, Martin Pouginet, who scored that try. Number 5, Leah Martin Mendes Lopez. 6, Briac Vinay. 7, Malise Mikel. 8, Arta Ferry. 10, Leo March. 11, Benjamin Braun. 14, Joey Guepez. 15, Alexandra Lichtel. 18, Anne Amlin. 20, Anne Jelly. 24, Aloe Nicole. 27, Noah Bentz. 28, Bastien Blanc. And 31, Lilou Neal. France working this nicely here. Looking to enter the goal zone. And it's placed down there. An all too simple touchdown that for France really, and it's 2-1.
Allez, on gagne tout, la Belgique! Allez, les mecs!
So Belgium responded fast after that initial setback with the first try concession. Can they do the same here? Finn Keeley. Keeley going for the line again. France ball.
Pressure!
Allez, pression là!
Belgium do have themselves a couple of victories in this weekend competition so far. They've beaten Wales twice, the first by 8 tries to 4 and the second 7-6 in a much tighter contest. They have though been on the back end of a couple of heavy defeats, not least the opening game loss to England 13-2. England very strong in this section now, as they are across many of the different categories. Mixed 15s, where this one is being played from. France looking for try number 3. It's moved across to the left centre, and then the link places it down in Noah Bentz. Just like that, it's 3-1, and France have themselves a little bit of breathing room. I've mentioned it across the course of the games this morning so far, but if you are just tuning into the stream specifically for this game, just to notify you of the situation, it's 2 halves of 10 minutes being played in all of the games across the action on this Sunday. over in Vichy with the weather warnings in place. Thunder and lightning expected at some stage across the day, so it's a compressed schedule. Looking to get all of the fixtures completed in the best manner possible. There's a bit of confusion over the exact decision here, but it's gone in favour of France. Captain goes, 6 touches. There's the first touch made on Lichtel. Lichtel working well with Braun. Braun trying to get the touchdown, and it's called as a touch by the referee on the Frenchman there, made by Henri Chantrain. Another touch right on the line. Last line of defence, and it's France still who are knocking on the Belgian door. Moment of respite for them though, and they have the ball back.
Super ça!
A better period this for Belgium with the penalty given to them there. Keeley down for Van Hecker.
Play left! Play left!
Brought back to the 5-metre line. Keeley and Van Hecker linking it once more. Keeley wanted that, but instead on goes Ojon Azar. Well defended, just not quite working it across quickly enough, and France defend that nicely. Just seem to be moving the ball a little bit faster than Belgium at the moment, France. Probably a large contributing factor as to why they're on the right side of the scoreline and why they've been more successful over the course of the weekend than their opponents here. Touch made there on Nicole. Nicole with the ball in his hands. Been involved in 2 8-0 scorelines yesterday. This France side, they were on the wrong side of it. That particular 8-0, it was a defeat against England. They did go on to beat Wales 8-0 in the last game for them yesterday, so good mentality going into it, and they've looked very strong this morning. Great drive forward to weave in and out there from Bentz. Approaching the midway point now into the final minute, but France looking to add try number 4 before that. Audier scores there the try with the touchdown, and it's 4-1 to France. Difficult task now this for Belgium to try to work themselves back into it. Try before half time would do them some good. Reduce that gap back down to 2. That's what they're looking for. There goes the hooter though, and that will surely be the end of this first period. Referee calls it to a close with Belgium on the attack at the 5-metre line, but that's the end of the 10 minutes. And at the midway point, France have themselves a worthy advantage. They're leading by 4 tries to 1.
Bring in.
Feet in.
A little bit more than 7. I want you to play at the maximum, okay? I want you to know vous êtes entre 10 et 12.
So, you did.
And when you on the
Show
field,
what you learned during the
all because I'm telling you, when you are in front of here, you must be here all the time.
even when you're studying.
Quand tu rentres, normalement tu rentres ici et on sort derrière toi.
Burn yourselves, guys. Burn yourselves. 10 minutes, let's go.
10 minutes, guys, because we are
Comment t'as été là dans une autre
One minute morning.
Les 18 pensaient qu'ils jouaient à
10h30. Allez les gars!
So here we are then, the second half about to get off and underway. Referees just in discussion prior to this second half commencing. It's an uphill task for Belgium in this second period of 10 minutes to conclude this mixed 15s group match. There sounds the hooter, and Belgium get the ball moving once more. Tiffin Bonden, the number 6 there, immediately on in amongst the action. Fifth touch. Belgium here with an opportunity though still. Sean Train. There's the 6th, possession overturned. Comes to nothing in the end. Ultimately. It's a correction being made from the referee actually. He did originally give that as the 6th, but maybe after consultation it's still possession for Belgium. Nothing comes of it in the end anyway, and the ball bouncing on the floor. France will here have the ball.
I said.
France using the substitutes box once more as they change the players on for this attack. Moving the ball quickly and across it goes to Joseph Audier. Ferry. Belgian penalty. Plenty of vocal support for Belgium as well. You can hear from the near side to the touchline where our camera is set up. Streaming you the action from Vichy, the European Junior Touch Championships. Belgium on the attack here. Trailing by 4 tries to 1, but looking to reduce that deficit. Well defended once more. It's been an impressive part of France's display so far, although there it's been brought back to the 5-metre line again. I think it's a Belgian penalty that's been given. Not sure exactly what that one was given for, but Belgium retain the ball. Van Hecker across to Ojon Azar. Van Hecker now to Keeley. Keeley feeling that he was impeded. Referee agrees. Van Hecker and Keeley linking up again, the latter with the ball in his hands now, looking for a longer pass wide right to the link and back into the centre. Van Hecker. Good defence once more. That touch was made by Liam Martin Mendes Lopez. Fifth touch indicated. It's been Belgium on the front foot at the start of this second half. And to spread play wide left. Six touches. Certainly worked themselves enough opportunities to have scored more than just the one try in this one so far. Belgium might feel slightly hard done by the fact that they do trail by 3 at this stage. But France on the other hand will feel that they've defended those attacks really well, and here striving through the middle, looking to get that desperate touch on just before the line. Charging through was Leo March. In the end the touch was made just about in time. Being brought back for the Belgian penalty. Evades the first challenge. French defender ended up down on the deck, but I think it's been called as the touch. Back to the position where that French defender did get the touch in. Final 5 minutes. It's still as we were at half time. Neither side able to find themselves a try since the restart. Braun. Lichtel. Across to Braun. France will come once more. Braun again. Latest France attacker to be denied right on that touchline, but there the fifth touch just about coming in was made by Louis Shintrain. Spills out of the hands of Lichtel there. Belgium over the halfway line. Looking to make something of this particular attack forwards. Doesn't come to anything for them though with that sixth touch. Again, it's well defended. That was a fierce pass across, but well controlled by Leo March. March now into the substitutes box and replaced. A host of France changes once more. And Keeley just retreating back from an offside position there, but the touch was made by Roland. France looking to work it across to the right wing position. Working it well here from right to centre and maybe now left. Looking to go through the centre instead. Across it goes to the number 6, just spilt through the hands of Briac Venet though. Which maybe at this stage as though the scoring might prove to have been done and dusted in the first half of this one, the first 10 minutes. Still time of course for a try, but it looks as though France will go on here to pick up the victory.
Allez, gars, let's go là.
Across here for France's number 6. And well, there is a French try in this second period. It's Briac-Vinet. And surely that's the 3 points in the bag now. That's where the difference has been, really, that clinical edge with that final ball to create the scoring opportunity. Finished off that time by Vinet.
Come on, Belgium!
Through the motion, they've already started to pass, it's like this, but usually they let it go. It's very risky, remember.
Ferry. Audier back to Ferry. Ferry with options to his right. Loss of footing. Wet ground out there contributing to that. Just taking a tumble there, Noah Bentz. It's Audier. Better defence that time. Credit to Belgium. It's been slightly more one-sided in terms of the scoreboard, certainly, than the opening games to this Sunday morning's action, but the general pattern of the game, Belgium has certainly created themselves enough opportunities and chances. I think it's another slip there with the moulded footwear required to be worn in touch rugby. It means that can become a factor when the ground gets soft and wet. France here with possession, and they'll see this one out through to the final whistle. Lichtal, the hooter sounds, and the referee draws it to a close just before France can go through to what surely would have been their 6th try of this one, but it finishes with a very modest 5 that I'm sure they won't be too disappointed with. The final score in this mixed 15s group encounter: Belgium 1, France 5.
Sur le terrain numéro 1, finale de la catégorie Girls 18 entre le Pays de Galles et l'Angleterre. At 10:30 on pitch 1, final category Girls 18 between Wales and England. Sur le terrain numéro 2, finale pour la 3e place, Girls 18 entre la France et l'Irlande. On pitch 2. Final for third rank between France and Ireland. Sur le terrain numéro 3, finale pour la 3e place, catégorie mixte U18 entre le Pays de Galles et la Belgique. On pitch 3, final for third rank between Wales and Belgium.
Hello and welcome along then for this girls 18s final gold medal match. And again, we could be in for here. It's Wales taking on England. So Wales in the red and England in the white with red trim. England in possession. Running through the two-team lineups when it's best to do so, but it's England on the attack here from right to left. Here with the number 17, Alice Summers. Summers looking to go all the way through. It's well defended by Larry Windsor. England brought back to the 5-metre line. Twisted one way, then turning the other. Dive for the line made by B. Graham. Well defended. Still England with this wave of pressure going forwards. Graham. Summers. Summers places it down for Graham. Now Summers again goes for the line. There's a bit of a dispute going on there between a Welsh defender and then Summers herself as well, but the try's been awarded and it's an early lead for England. The perfect start, the dream start for this England girls 18s team. Two lineups then quickly if we can get through them in time. Wales, number 16, Alicia Taylor, 18, Amy Garrett, 19, Becca Edwards, 20, Brooks Devon, 25, Darcy Thomas, 35, Fionn Windsor, 40, Grace Mumley Barrow, 41, Hannah Marshall, 49, Isabel Carthew, 54, Casey Moorcock, 56, Lona Harding-Jones, as Wales here are on the attack. It's well defended. 58 is Madam Blackford, 75 is Sarah Croydon, number 82 is Sophie Southgate, and number 83 is Tilly Westwood. It's Wales here looking for the instant response. Move it back into the centre after looking to utilise that left link. Brooke Bevan. An option to the right from Hannah Marshall. Marshall looking to go all the way through. Well defended by Iris Nazir for England. Marshall, good defence again. Wales looking for the equalising try. Back to the 5-metre line. England now coming under pressure themselves after they came out of the blocks really quickly. It's Wales looking to respond. Sixth touch and a good defence from England. So England's squad, number 1, Jessia Wright, number 2, Iris Nazir, number 3, Madeline Miles Kingston, 4 is Anna Dennis, 5, B. Graham. Possession's overturned there. Number 6, Leah Watts, 7, Charlotte Lloyd, 10, Abigail Pritchard, 12, Lucy Hawkry. We'll come back to that England squad in just a moment because Wales here still looking for that equalising try. It's played across and surely will be put down. It's Brooke Bevan and there it is for Wales. One apiece with 4 minutes played. Just to complete the run through of the England squad then. Started prior to that try being scored. 13 for England is Catherine Richards-Walden, 14 is Phoebe Simon, 15 is Tilly Palmer-Denny, 17 is Alice Summers, and number 23 is Keris Godwin. Oh, the two team squads, and it's been an absolute lively start to this, as lively as you'd see in any of the games so far. I suppose you'd expect that with this being the gold medal match, the final. The girls 18s competition, the European Junior Touch Rugby Championships at the Omni Sports Centre in Vichy. It's a bit of a heavy-handed, two-handed push. The touch there from B. Graham, but it goes unpunished. Wales with possession. To spin this game on its head. still inside this first half. 2 periods of 10 minutes with a drop-off if required at the end of it. And a tightened schedule given the weather warnings that are in place in Vichy in France for today. To Westwood with the tap and go there for Wales. When we gain the ball. Using the substitutions box wisely on the attack. Options both left and right. The ball moves right for number 12, Rosie Hawthbury initially. This is Nazir now across to the right wing as England look to score the game's third. Hawthbury's whistle there, what's the decision? I think it's going to be brought back for an England penalty. I think it was. England penalty, 6 touches from here. Can they work it wisely and make this one pay? Dive for the line made by the number 4 for England, Anna Dennis, and after a little bit of discussion, the referee awards the try. And England do have their lead back intact, 2-1. Just that moment of uncertainty with the defender and the England try scorer both looking towards the referee. Big call to be made with the context of it. Sometimes so hard to see whether that touch comes in just before the line or not, but try given there. And England are leading Wales by 2 tries to 1 in this gold medal final. Closing in on half-time already. So quickly these shortened games go by. Wales here looking to respond themselves though. An excellent score from Brooke Bevan. Back level, it's 2 apiece. Wales, who were on paper the underdogs for this one. England the hot favourites going into it. And certainly putting up a stern performance. Well, at the moment they're withstanding the England pressure and responding every time England go forward to score themselves. Nazir, 6th touch. We saw this Wales team involved in an enthralling game earlier on today, not too long ago this morning, which was decided in a drop-off 4-3 victory over France in the semi-final. Looking for the drives forward here, Wales. They would love to go into half-time with a 3-2 advantage. That's what they're in search of. Good passing exchange across to Seren Croydon, making the dart through here now was Sophie Southgate. Touch was made before she reached the goal zone, but Southgate stayed down. Landed heavily. She's off the side of the field of play there. It should be replaced either way. Given the nature of that landing, just some medical attention being called for, but the game's okay to continue with Southgate having been replaced. Excellent ground made there by Alice Summers. Wearing the hat, number 17 on her back for England. Closing in on half-time. England probably here with the final opportunity to give themselves a lead going into the break. They might just do so as well, you know. Oh, it's a spillage over on the left from Catherine Richards-Waldin. Maybe just slightly too high for her to bring the ball under her spell, but what a chance that was. And Wales maybe can count themselves fortunate, but a strong first half display from them. And it's 2 apiece at the midway point.
Just opportunity. I saw the one done there. Yeah, no, it's great. Oh, their improvement's been amazing.
Welcome back then here for this second period. It's 2 apiece at the midway point. Set up perfectly for this second set of 10 minutes. England will get the game restarted. Which way will this one turn now? England twice led in that first period, but it's Wales who've come back strongly. Just awaiting the referee's whistle and the second half will be underway. England have won all of their 6 games in the group, as well as then their semi-final, but Wales holding them to a draw at the midway point here. Underway again then. I'm sure England coach Andy Pennisard won't be too worried or concerned at this stage, but Wales will have their tails up given what was a performance to behold in the semi-final, and then the strong start to this game as well. But it's England on the attack, and what a perfect start to this second half for England. It's touched down by Alice Summers, and England do lead now by 3 tries to 2. Wales again will need to respond. Coming forward here through fine Windsor. And a Marshall. Marshall skips past the first challenge. Then is touched by Anna Dennis. Marshall with Windsor again involved with play. 6 touches. Good defence from England, who started this second half on the front foot. Not only going forward, but also with that, well, initial really strong defensive play, but then the heavy touch, 2-handed push in the chest more than anything else sees possession overturned by virtue of the Wales penalty. Windsor presses it down with the roll ball. Windsor again.
Well, play through it.
Calls to play through from the Wales sideline down below on the near side to the camera position. Windsor again inviting the touch. Hasn't come yet, does now. Windsor exchanging passes, then looking to score herself. been given as a try. Offside was the England defender. The touch was made, but it was from an offside position. And it's 3 each. What a game. Well, as it stands, we're heading for another drop-off, but there's still plenty of time left for either of these two teams to change the course of that. And here go England all the way through to surely score. What a run from Alice Summers. Bursts through the Welsh back line and places it down for England's fourth. They have their lead back. What a score. Tremendous try from Summers, and England lead once more. Great entertainment from the Omnisports Centre in Vichy. Another enthralling encounter as Wales come forward again. 5 touches. Cross it goes towards the left side. Wales will keep hold of possession. Windsor places it for Southgate, back to Windsor. Southgate, Windsor, those two linking up once more. Inviting the touch from Phoebe Simon, maybe looking for instruction from the sideline then. Across it goes to the right centre, and then it's an attempted touchdown, but that time the England defence are up to the task. Windsor picks it up as the half again. Windsor thought about moving it wide left, instead went right. Now Wales look to use the space over on the left, and there the run through. You can see the celebrations as well. And Wales once more at back level. Every time that England have managed to get themselves ahead, Wales have had the answer, had that perfect response. 4-4. England now coming forward on the attack themselves. Another wave of England pressure as this feels somewhat inevitable that England will score again there. It's the pattern of play that the game's followed so far, but that time Wales managed to defend it. Wales coming forwards, only at the halfway mark. Over 16 minutes played now. Windsor picks up possession. The referee's whistle's gone. It's an overturn of possession, and England have the ball. Entering the last few minutes, it's the stage of the final here where one try could prove to be the decisive one, the all-important score. Nothing to split the teams at the moment. It's been a closely fought final. England, who've won all of their games in this competition so far over the past 2 days, coming up against a stern test in Wales, who've really improved in their fixture today. A splendid semi-final victory over France in overtime with the drop-off.
Who do you want to field?
Could they be heading for another situation like that? Darcy Thomas there down the left flank. The ball comes inside to Laurie Windsor.
case is
Windsor picks it up. This is fire on Windsor. The whistle's gone again. Effectively a 2.5 minute mini match of touch rugby to decide what will be the outcome of this final and who will take home the gold medals in the girls 18 section.
2 minutes.
Fionn Windsor, who scored so many tries for Wales over the course of this weekend, none less so than in the semi-final. Could she be the player to spark what would be some celebrations, I'm sure, if they can find this important try here? Wales with the pressure, they're on the attack. Through they go again, important touch. Referee's given Wales the penalty. England retreating back to the defensive line. Moving the ball well still here, Wales. Does it feel like it might just happen for them? The longer pass is tried over to the left wing, but ultimately ends up out of play. Everyone's eyes feasted on this spectacular girls 18s final. It's another error for England, and Wales might just have gotten themselves the final opportunity of normal time here. Charging forward, Southgate ends up on the floor. Barking orders from the sideline down below us are the Welsh coaching staff. Sophie Southgate here will be the player replaced. On comes Hannah Marshall for this closing section. There goes the hooter. Slightly premature to the timer that we've got running with the scoreboard at the top right, but nonetheless that will be the end of the 20-minute period, the end of this normal time. And again, as Wales had to go through in their semi-final, it's gone to a drop-off.
Come on, Will!
Give it everything now!
So here we go then. The drop-off period. 4v4 here to decide it. 2 minutes, and then we'll enter a 3v3 sudden death situation. But England go through here. England get awarded the try. The referee signals for that initially. There's then a consultation between two of the officials. High drama. What's the decision going to be? It was the number 17 for England, Alice Summers, who went through, but it's been ruled out. Celebrations cut short once more, and Wales can breathe again. Summers, for all of the Welsh pressure at the back end of that second half, it's now England who are on the attack, looking to move it wide left, where it's touched down. And there's the England try to make it 5-4 with a minute played in overtime, and the drop-off. Is that the winner? Wales will have to find something, and find it fast. Surely they can't, can they? Let's see. Moving it wide left. Desperately trying to replicate their success of the drop-off earlier, and there. What a wonderful run through, and the celebrations galore. Hannah Marshall with an equaliser for Wales. Both sides have scored in this drop-off period. And are we now heading for a sudden death situation? What drama, what quality of a try that was. Marshall with the touchdown to make it 5 each. Down to 3 players each. Here then it's a sudden death situation. England with the ball. Sudden death, next try wins, it's as simple as that. It's come down to that for the gold medals in this Girls 18 final, and surely England are going to get it here! England win this Girls 18s category. Phoebe Simon is the hero. The players embrace at the end. Commiserations to Wales and congratulations to England for that victory. They were made to work so hard for it. Things didn't come easy for them at all. For large periods towards the back end of the second period of 10 minutes in that second half, it looked as though Wales might just go on to win it. Both sides scored in the drop-off period, and then England with the sudden death winner, scored by Phoebe Simon in the 3v3 drop-off period. What a game, what a final. Junior touch rugby at its best. It finishes after the drop-off period in the gold medal match. Wales 5, England 6. Welcome along then for this final in the mixed 18s category. of the European Junior Touch Championships at the Omnisport Centre in Vichy. We just witnessed an absolutely terrific game in the girls section. Now it's for this mixed 18s final. There's a lot to live up to. It's England taking on France. England get the game started. 2 halves of 10 minutes each. Here to bring to you. Plus the drop off if we need it at the end of all the action. England looking to start this at a lively tempo. Out of the blocks fast. England coming forward there. Is that the first try? It's been brought back to the 5 metre line. It's a great interception by the French defender, number 15, Samson Lloyd. France up and over the halfway line, but the whistle's gone there. We're running through the England lineup. There's a bit of a scuffle for the ball there, just between one of the England players who breached that defensive line, but France with it now back on the halfway line. The England lineup provided then, although there are players wearing numbers that haven't been assigned a name out there, so bear with us on that one. But number 2, Samuel Dixon. Number 5, Isaac Tallison-Wheatley. Number 6, Jacob Rigby. As France come forward here, we'll come back to that England team in a minute, because that might be the first score, as it's placed home by the number 14, Ronan Richardo. France strike first, 1-0. Number 7 for England is Poppy Riddleston. Number 8, Zara Atkin. 10, Emma Martin. As England now are on the attack themselves through Dixon. Number 11 is Maisie Pollard. 12 on Annie Ainscote. England coming forward through Wheatley. 1-1. Just like that, they managed to respond. Couple of tries early on, and we're back level. Matthew Hawes is England's number 13, Chloe Hill 15, Thomas Cowan 16, and then Archie Devlin is named but without a number for England. As France come forward once more. What a superb start to this game, as there it's placed down, and the try is given for France. Attacks on top at the moment, 2 defences can't handle this. 2-1. The hosts are back ahead. Hardly a break in play to run you through the France lineup. England's number 3 in possession, not named on the team sheet. Likewise, the number 4, unfortunately. But here it goes across to Poppy Riddleston wearing 7. Being brought back to the 5 metre line. England's number 3 and 4 linking up again there. That's better defending. First time really that we've seen any form of attack stop, but there goes the England man wearing 4, and he's back again looking to get the touch. Was it made in time? The officials are in discussion. Once again we have that moment of uncertainty, and it's given. 2-2 with less than 4 minutes played. Well, we're averaging a try a minute at this rate. What a start to this final. Quickly then, if we can go through it, the France lineup. Number 2 is Maya Laidber. 4, Chloe Blanc. 5, Ava Franceschi. 6, Mariah Purier. 8, Audric Nicole. Number 10 is Baptiste Lassar Garrigou. 11 is Quentin Robert. 12, Rose Uge. 13, Bloren Levesque. 14, Ronan Richardo, who scored that first try. 15, Samson Lloyd. 23, Andre Chaffo. Number 26 is Jelly Matayo. 28 is Aurélien Le Pruninek. 30 is Charlotte Tonso. And number 50 is Dorian Machaboeuf. As France are coming forward again, approaching the goal zone, but not quite reaching it. being brought back to the 5-metre line. England's defence set up, but they haven't been able to hold France off on the previous two occasions. Can they do better so here? It's an interception made by England's number 1, but from an offside position, I believe, and that's going to be 6 touches from here for France as it's spread wide left and well controlled. No space there though for the try to be scored with the winger forced back. Referee's whistle goes there, and it's a moment of respite for England, who see the possession overturned in their favour. Just the fact that these games today are of shorter length as well, with the thunder and lightning on the horizon, with the fact that it's been brought down to a shorter time period per half. It's seen the pace of the game increase somewhat, with the quality of the teams on show, of course, contributing to that as well, with the nature of the day involving finals across it. But it's been played at extreme pace throughout the course of what we've seen so far this morning, and this certainly living up to expectations as well. Mayaleba moving the ball quickly to Pourier. Pourier picks it up as the half. Looks to offload it back to Samson Lloyd. He's asking a lot of him though. You can see there England coach Sam Lawton-Davies, who's watching on over on the far side in the England subs area. And it's his side who are here on the attack, and it's the number 4 for England who places that down and gives them a 3-2 lead. Superb try again, moving the ball just far too quickly for the French defence to deal with. 3-2. It's fumbled there from Ronan Machado. It's a superb display this from England so far, given the fact that they've lost twice already to France, and have been quite resounding victories for the host nation as well. 11-5 and 9-4. France have won all 6 of their fixtures so far, but on the wrong side of the scoreline at the moment here, and it's England who are beating them at this stage. Playing for the gold medals in this final of the mixed 18s category. Desperate dive for the touch from the England number 1. Might have just caught Ronan Machado in the midriff. He'll hobble off there and take a place up amongst the substitutes. A couple more changes as well for France as they prepare for this attack forward. Bit of confusion over whether that restart's been taken properly. Isaac Talassine Wheatley initially went in for the touch. England make it there. Over 8 minutes played now, closing in on half time. France looking for the equaliser before that interval. Moving the ball well wide left. Evading the England back line, and Aurélien Lepruniac had a free run through. Bit of an inquest in the England back line perhaps as to how that one was quite allowed to happen, but Lepruniac won't care, and it's 3 each. The favourites France responding well. England though closing in here with the longer pass towards the left, as it's placed down by Chloe Hill. Just awaiting confirmation. There it is. 4-3. 7 tries already in this game, and 4 of them to England. Superb to watch from a neutral perspective, I'm sure. As France are charging through again and looking to try to build an attack of their own. Doesn't come to anything. And the ball ending up on the floor, and England have it back. The pace of this game is nothing short of electric as it's there spilt forwards. France so keen to look to bring it forward again. It's offloaded before the touch was made, and it's excellent play to bring it across to the right centre. Referee's whistle went initially. There you can hear the hooter in the background from the noise from the Omnisport Centre as well, but I think we'll have one final play here before, will we? No, that's the end of the first period of 10 minutes. It comes to its conclusion. There's a French female player over on the far side requiring some medical treatment maybe, but ultimately it's France who've got problems to solve moving into this second half. England are leading at the midway point here by 4 tries to 3.
Allez, on serre.
Allez, prenez une respiration.
C'est bien, il va falloir faire la différence en défendant, en prenant un la prise sur la ligne qui va engager, essayer là d'aller coller ça, ça marche. Donc, une première ligne,
On est dans le match. On se bute là, 10 minutes on se bute. Allez.
C'est pas grave.
Allez, Maria. Super, Maria, on continue.
Avec du sérieux, de l'application, on est propre, on joue simple, on joue au touch, c'est tout. On joue au touch, on reste dans le cadre.
So here we go then, this the final 10 minutes of action to conclude what's been a great weekend of European Junior Touch Championships in Vichy over in France. And the second half now underway, and it's the hosts who are looking to respond quickly right from the off at the restart of this second half. Placed down there by the number 11 Quentin Robert, and it took what, less than 15 seconds. 4-4. So back level. England's half-time lead quickly extinguished. France, the heavy favourites going into this, remember, having already beat England twice. England did win their remaining fixtures, though, when all 4 of their other games against Wales and Belgium, but were twice beaten by the opponents here, France. Great play to skip past the first challenge. Jelly Mathieu it was, and it set this attack away, and surely it's home, and it is for Ronan Richardo. Well, that's more like it for France, and they'll feel much more comfortable about things now. 5-4, they have themselves ahead. England have been hit hard at the start of this second period. Just need to regain some control over the game. Try to sway things back their side. England's number 4 is the half not named, but then manages to offload to the left to the number 11, who is down on the team sheet, Maisie Pollard. She scores the touchdown. 10 tries scored and they've been split evenly. Quentin Robert unchallenged for that one. 3 tries already since the restart, and France lead once more. France now already eclipsing the 5 that they scored against Belgium in the semi-final, a 5-0 victory. England beat Wales 6-4 to reach this gold medal match. Both attacks have been simply too strong for the defences. It's been the story of the game so far. There's surely more tries left in this, and there might be one there. As he goes through there, the England number 9, just to take confirmation from the referee, and it comes his way. 6-6. The mixed 18s final is throwing us an absolute cracker of a game to conclude the action this weekend. But we're not finished yet. Which way will this one go? It's so tough to call. England just seem to have a response for everything. Aldrich Nicole taken back to the 5-metre line. Picked up by the half, and across it goes. The half was unchallenged, and Quentin Robert has his second try in a matter of as many minutes. 7-6 to France. England coming forward in search of yet another equaliser. Great movement of the rugby ball as then it comes across to England's number 14. Able to get it down in time. I think there was a touch on it, but from a player offside, and the England celebrations are kick-started once more. "15 of the 20 minutes played. As it stands, we're heading for a drop-off. We saw it in the previous final, and what a way that would be to conclude the weekend's touch rugby actions in the European Junior Championships. Both sets of players desperately trying to claw their nations to victory over the finishing line. France, who've been by far the strongest side in this category across the course of the weekend, but they don't get the gold medal for that. They'll get it if they can beat England here. Still working really nicely. Touch called, it's brought back to the 5-metre line. Good defence. The 3 male French players attacking in the centre, and the 3 English male defenders in the centre to defend against. It's the females on the wing, and there she is, down to place the ball home. Another discussion ongoing as they initially bring it back to the 5-metre line. There's a tense moment, awaiting confirmation. It's given. Well, it was given initially, but then as they've brought it back here, have they? I'm not quite sure the players themselves know what exactly has been awarded. Well, Maya Laidberg ran off celebrating, but back she returns to the disappointment at the news that her try has been ruled out. 6 touches, still level. 7-7. 14 tries split equally between England and France. Waitley managed to offload to the left, but that's a good piece of defending. Well, we knew that the schedule was going to be shortened going into the day's play, but we maybe didn't think that it would come down to a last couple of minutes of normal time plus a potential drop-off. That's a really heavy touch on the France number 8, Audric Nicole. That'll be a penalty to France. 6 touches from here for France, maybe just gifting them the golden chance to go on and score. It's worked wide right, but then the missed control from Franceschi at the crucial moment. Well, what a let-off that was for England after conceding the penalty. Must have been fearing the worst from that position. France getting the touches in nice and early and high up in the England half of the field. Now it's England on the attack. The touch was made there by France's Audric Nicole. The penalty's gone the way of France anyhow. Such intensity. Surely one try would win it now. Else we'll be heading for the drop-off. Purier. Touch being called by the England defender, but still here France come forward. The half has it. Touch made on him before he could offload to a teammate. Into the final minute of normal time. This might be the final wave of attack before the 4v4 and then potential 3v3, which would subsequently follow. 6 touches to break up that particular England flurry forwards. Second touch incoming there, made by Annie Ainscough. Fifth touch called by the referee. France desperately trying to work it across to the right. And possession overturned in favour of England. There's the hooter, and there's the touch on England's Jacob Rigby. And so that's the end of the 20 minutes, and we're heading for a drop-off. Don't go anywhere. You do not want to miss this.
Marius dans son milieu et Maya large. Ok, jouez simple, alors c'est compliqué la vie. Marius Sanson, s'il y a SL, c'est à vous de nous dire si vous défendez derrière. D'accord? Si vous êtes où? Pour l'instant, on attaque. Ok, ça marche? Allez, confiance. Allez,
Well, what a thrilling final encounter this has been to close off the weekend's action. 4v4 now in this drop-off period. France looking to find the try over on the right. Good touch made. 2 minutes. And if we don't have a winner at the end of that, then it will be sudden death with 3v3, but 4v4 for now. Purier looking to try and get the touchdown. Poirier. Did he manage to get it down in time? I think he did there, and they're being brought back to the halfway line, and France have themselves the lead in the drop-off period. England then looking to respond. Such tense final moments. The try for England's got to come from somewhere else. The gold medals will be that of the hosts. What a touch that was. Ronan Machado with a vital touch into the final minute of this too. Across to the right. Oh, it's been spilt. A bit of a head in the hands moment for Zara Atkin. Could that be the opportunity that comes and goes begging for England? Such a golden chance, but she couldn't take it, and now France might just put this one to bed. They've got just over 30 seconds until the final whistle. England desperately trying to get the touches in to win the ball back. They need it if they're to make any inroads in the France back line, but it now looks inevitable that the hosts will go on to claim the gold medals here, although they should have scored there to put it to bed. Really, they didn't. Maya Leidbo was free over on the left wing. England need to be quick. They've got to get this restarted. Two minutes played already. How much longer will this one go on for? Can't be long at all, and there's the full-time whistle. And it's the host France who have beaten England here in the drop-off period, 8-7. With the single try in that 2-minute period. England gave it their all, but ultimately France were just slightly too strong for them. And their quality shone through in the closing moments. It's a perfect 100% record this weekend for the France mixed 18s national team in the European Junior Touch Championships. What a weekend it's been, and what a way to close out the weekend as well. France managing to overcome England right at the death in the drop-off time. It finishes in the final game. England 7, France 8.
The closing ceremony with the presentation of medals will take place at 1:30 in Valides Hall, 30 PIR.
And so that then brings to a close the 2022 European Junior Touch Rugby Championships. Well, we've witnessed some fantastic games over the past 3 days, particularly today on finals day, with some thrilling contests which have gone right down to the wire. We thank our hosts at the Omnisports Centre in Vichy for organising a fabulous event. It's brought together elite players from across Europe for the first time since 2019, with the COVID disruptions since then. Thankfully, we seem to have managed to avoid the predicted thunderstorms, but I'm sure you'll agree that the young people on the field have produced the thunder and lightning for us this weekend. That's all from us, from me, Isaac Barrington. Until next time, thank you, and goodbye.